politics are one of those things in business that many times people feel they just need to assimilate to. And that's not really the case, right? When you talk about politics, you're talking about a company's culture or the different customs or normalities they have that they expect you to understand and you to somewhat comply with. And with you doing those base factors, that doesn't mean that you have to assimilate and you have to lose your identity. I ask that as you get ingrained in the company that you're with, whether you just started or whether you've been there for years, that you think of it in this algorithm. Politics works if you help it work, right? So often I come across people that want to apply for a certain role, to get a certain promotion or a change of task, or they want to grow locks or natural hair, or they want to grow a beard or whatever it may be. And because of their company's politics, as far as how they perceive it, they don't embark on these different opportunities. And in that specific moment, you're now a part of the politics, right? Now you're helping that system work. Because if you don't apply for that role because you feel the certain, hands haven't been shaken or the heads haven't been nodded, then guess what? Then you're helping that system work. Not saying, hey, go and apply to all the different roles that you feel you're positioned for or whatnot. You obviously have to have a network. You also have to, have mentors and so forth. But as far as, for instance, let me take a beard. A beard is one of those things, especially for minorities, that you feel, or that many people feel, you just can't do in business. That mindset is perpetuating politics, because at the end of the day, especially if you're in sales or in any like-minded industry, it's really about performance and positioning. And positioning is really important. That's a whole different video. But it's really about performance. We'll focus on that. And if you can conceptualize what you're being tasked to do, and create a game plan to surpass those benchmarks in a noticeable fashion, then politics are a secondary consideration. Because if you feel you have to dress a certain way, and if certain people get in your car, you have to play a certain music and you have to talk a certain way, and if someone says that they're interested in fishing or hunting or whatever it may be, you feel from an assimilation perspective that you have to find a way to connect with them. That's cute, but guess what it's also? It's very exhausting, because you're not being your genuine self. So find a way to be comfortable within your own skin. Don't complain about politics if the decisions that you're making on a daily, monthly, or annual basis really re-ingrains and reinforces that politics. Find it in yourself to step outside of that box, understand the true dimension of what you bring to the table, and focus on performance rather than focusing on the external factors, whether it be aesthetics or being perceived a certain way. Don't focus on that element. Focus on the performance and focus on the positioning. And I'll talk about positioning in a completely different video. All right. So that's my take on politics. If you look at politics as being a hindrance or a constraint to where you want to go in that specific enterprise or opportunity. Thank you.